is Michael Asymmetrical Preparedness. This video is about the chicken coop. But first off, if you guys like the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment below. You guys know what to do. Do the things, please. Ring the bell notification thing, and if you want to, check us out on Patreon. We've got a lot of exclusive content there, well worth pennies a day. On with the video, chicken coop. So you've seen this green background in some of my videos. That is going to be our new chicken coop. It is a shed that we don't use for anything. Here it is. Go inside and check it out. So this is the chicken coop. As you see up here, I already put chicken wire, or I put wire up there. I still need to do tighter knit wire to keep like mice and rats out. But that's mainly the, see that's on the outside? That's on the outside, so that's going to help keep like coons out and stuff like that. And then I'm going to do a finer chicken wire type stuff on the inside, or really fine wire on the inside. And then the gap up in here, there was a gap, as you can probably see where the wood ends. Yeah, there you go. You see the 2x4 here, and you see the gap up here, up to the top here. This gap here is filled in with this like plastisol cardboard type stuff. Yes, there's still gaps up there. You see, I need to fill in. This still needs to be nailed down some and stuff like that, or screwed down. But this is the start of it. And then back in here, I'm going to board that area. I'm going to board up. And then this area over here, I'm going to wire up. So we still get airflow. And then all these gaps here, I'm just going to board up or wire up, whatever is easiest. But as you can see, it's a pretty decent chicken coop area. Basically, I'll have the laying beds, the laying boxes along the side, along the back, and then along the side behind me. So I think it'll turn out really well. You know, we'll put straw down on the floor, straw in the laying boxes. I'll get a watering system in here, and then we're going to figure out something outside, fenced-in area for them to go out into also. That's a little more tricky with the space we're dealing with back in here. But as far as the outside area, we'll figure something out. But I just wanted to show you guys the upcoming chicken coop. I got it all, you know, swept out and stuff like that. All the bottoms and stuff like that, all the boards in the bottom areas are really well sealed. I don't see any open areas. But I got some of that spray expanding foam type stuff that you use to fill in gaps in insulation and stuff like that. I got some of that to hit any of the gaps I see to keep out, you know, critters, unwanted critters. So this is the chicken coop. You see the roof? Yeah, and up here I'll show you really quick. It's covered with junk right now. It's got to be cleaned off, but it's a metal roof, so it's a good roof, and keeps it dry in here. Any kind of stuff you see on the floor, any kind of miscoloration and stuff like that, it's from like oils and stuff like that, you know, storing like motor oil or spilled just stuff. So I think it's going to be a really good chicken coop. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any ideas on what I can do in here. I've never built a chicken coop, but I figured, hey, this is a great place to start because I don't really have to do much. It's already built. All I got to do is put in the, you know, build in all the stuff inside. So it's pretty cool. My other video on this I showed was on Patreon, so I figured I'd show you guys on YouTube what I'm doing also. Building lots of raised beds, lots of in-ground garden. You see the gardening stuff. I'm always gardening, adding to calorie production because, you know, caloric production is going to be important. You know, grow as many and raise as many calories as you possibly can on your property and within your capabilities. Whether it's inside your apartment, whether it's, you know, whatever. I mean, you can raise rabbits in cages inside your apartment if you eat rabbits. As well as vertical garden, you know, potted plants and stuff like that. Container gardening, you can garden. If you live in an urban neighborhood or suburban neighborhood, turn your backyard, garden the whole thing. Screw lawns. Gardens, not lawns. I've seen those bumper stickers before, and I always thought, I was like, well, that's kind of funny, but now that was a long time in the past. Now I totally get it. If everybody had a garden, every time I drive, I'm out driving around, you know, we're shelter in place, but I had to go out for my wife's meds, and then I called into the sand and gravel place to get some 50-50 topsoil and mushroom compost mix. It was really cool. I ordered it, I paid for it over the phone. All I had to do is pull the truck up. They pulled the the loader up, loaded it in the back of the bed of the truck, drove up, no contact. That's what I like. So we're using that in the beds out in the yard right now. We filled the last raised bed we built. So we got to build another one and fill that one and keep on building raised beds, filling them. Also some of that mix, the compost mix, we'll be putting down on the 22 by 32 foot section that we're fencing and desodding right now. We're desodding it first, and then we're going to bust it up, and then we're going to fence it. Then we're going to throw in some of the compost mix and mix it with the soil as well as we can by hand. I don't have a rototiller, so that's one of the things that's on the list also to get is a rototiller, as well as some chickens and the the different things we'll need in here, chicken feed and stuff. So I hope this encourages you guys to do the things. There's always some way you can do this. Like I said, turn your whole backyard into a garden. Turn your whole front yard into a garden if you can, side yard, whatever. Wherever there's sun exposure, please plant, grow, raise as many of your own calories as possible. I hope this encourages you guys to do the things, like I say, prep a little every day. I've been prepping a lot every day. We're busting our butts in the garden, building this or, working on this, doing all this stuff, sealing it in and everything. Exercise, working out, functional fitness. Every time I'm carrying logs or even carrying buckets of this, that compost mix to other garden areas. And so I pull them out to the side as much as possible, engage the delts, and get a shoulder workout. Farmers carry, that's a real thing. That's a good exercise. Use a lot of muscles in farmers carry. But yeah, do the things. Physical fitness is key. Eat right, eat healthy, and prep out of peace of mind, out of fear. Remember, I know these are scary times, but stay level-headed, stay positive. And I love you guys. Blessings to you and yours.